Go.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Beth's Meatless Kitchen. Today what we're going to look at is how do we easily add meatless menu ideas to your daily life. In other words, when I think meatless or vegetarian, I think, oh, this is going to be a long process. I'll never get dinner on the table. But I find coming home from a day of work, utilizing a meatless meal from nutritionaldesignsdirect.com is the easiest way to get dinner on the table. And I'm going to show you today how easy it is. First of all, I start with Nutritional Designs Unsteak Strips. These are beef-flavored, cholesterol-free, low-fat, low-calorie. Oh, my diet really does well with these. Steak-like pieces. They taste like steak, they feel like steak, and they can be used just like you would use any sort of pepper steak meat in any dish you like. So for a very quick and easy meal, we take 1 cup of unsteak strips if you want 2 cups of meat, and I add it to 1 cup of simmering water, like this. Can't get much easier than that. I give it a stir, and I let it simmer until all the water is absorbed. When all the water is absorbed, I know the seasoning and the meat-like pieces are really done to be able to be used for the next stage. There's no cutting, there's no fat to throw out, there's no cholesterol for my diet, so I'm really in good shape, and see, almost no mess to clean up. Now, for tonight's menu, I'm going to have wild rice with steak pieces on top. To show you what it looks like done, I have it right over here. And as you can see on the plate, I have wild rice, and I'm going to top it with the steak pieces. Now this, of course, can be served with sauteed vegetables on the side. Yellow, green, red peppers adds color to the menu items. We could have it with a piece of bread on the side as well, but I prefer to add in broccoli and those sauteed vegetables to give it some color and life. My family likes it. They like the idea that they're going to be having a low-calorie meal, a cholesterol-free meal, a low-fat meal. They also like the idea that when I leave the kitchen at night, there's almost nothing for them to clean up but the plates that they ate off of. So for a very quick and easy meal to make, think of nutritionaldesignsdirect.com. Our unsteak strips, you can make Philly steak sandwiches with them, pepper steak with them, wild rice and steak with them, stir-fried vegetables and steak, and all you need is a pot and water to boil. Thank you for coming to Beth's Meatless Kitchen, and stay tuned for other meatless menu ideas.
Go.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Beth's Meatless Hour here. We're going to learn tonight how to make quick and easy meatless meals to serve at home for dinner. What we're going to look at tonight is vegetarian or meatless chili, which is low in cholesterol, low in fat, and low in calories. It'll take the whole process at home maybe 15 minutes, and you'll have a great dinner on the table. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to simmer some water. So we have some water simmering here in our pot. The very next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our vegetarian meat with spices, which you get from nutritionaldesignsdirect.com, ndlabs.com, online. Very easy, comes all ready for you. You have vegetarian protein pieces and you have your chili spice all together. And all we have to do now is take that and put it in the pot with the water. Now, to make this chili more authentic for your liking, we will add some either crushed tomatoes or diced tomatoes. I happen to like crushed tomatoes, so we're going to be pouring in some crushed tomatoes, like this, right into the pot with the vegetarian meat and the spices that come in the package already paired up for you. And then we're going to be adding 1 can of drained and rinsed kidney beans. Now you want to drain them and rinse them because you want to reduce the amount of sodium in the recipe, and you can do that by rinsing them well with some warm water. You'll take out some of the salt that's added in the canning procedure. Now that I have my 3 items together, I can stir it through and let it sit here on the stovetop on a low simmer, which is what I have, for about 10 to 12 minutes. After this simmers beautifully, for about 10 to 12 minutes, you see how nice and rich it looks in the pot there. The water will be absorbed and it will thicken. To finish up, what you'll have is a beautiful looking plate of chili that you can serve with tacos, with peppers, with guacamole, or you could put the chili meat into a burrito, and you could put it in the taco shells. You could serve it as a snack when you're watching football games, or as that wonderful low-fat, low-cholesterol, low-calorie dinner that's heart-healthy for you. I'd like to thank you all for coming to Beth's Meatless Hour and learning how to prepare great meatless meals in a snack, and I hope your family and you enjoy them.